Good afternoon and welcome to yet another interesting edition of our live session on ENTV. Thank you for joining me in this episode of ENTV Newsmakers. And this afternoon, or this evening rather, I'm going to be telling you some very interesting things. A lot of people do know that Nigerian prostitutes per se now have a retirement plan. I discovered this a couple of months ago. I was in a research on something and I discovered that, wow, a lot of people who are into this prostitution now have a retirement. And that is one of the things we'll be discussing on the segment this afternoon. This is the first time I am doing a professional live session on ENTV. I'll be glad if you join me. And then if you can join me on the live session, I know that you are going to definitely watch this video. Again, on this session, I want to talk about five ways to identify a prostitute or a Lagos prostitute. Yeah, that's the truth. Or we call Lagos runs girls. However ways you choose to call them, it's your cup of tea. Well, I'm your guy who loves telling you the truth. It doesn't matter if you like me or not. Does that put money in my bank account? The answer is no, but I love to say the ways. So, guys, welcome to this live section in Jiffy. I'm going to be all these things, and I know and hope you will enjoy my live section. Welcome. Okay, guys. I intend to just spend only 15 minutes on this live session, and I just hope you enjoy me. It's really be nice. Well, I'm going to start by telling you five common ways to identify a Lagos prostitute or a Lagos runs girl. As you may know, they call themselves runs. I mean, they are called runs these days because people don't like to be called by the word prostitutes. But that's what they really are. Anybody who collects money for sex is actually a prostitute. That's the truth. That is the definition of it. Now, that is it by that. Now, like I was saying before, I told you guys that there are five ways you can actually identify a Lagos runs girl. One of those ways is very, very loud eyebrows. Let me shock you. You may not know that some of these runs girls in Lagos are not. They are just doing the runs business to complement what they do. Some of them are full-time workers actually. Some of them are actually working in the offices. They have the office where they work. Some of them actually, have something but life in Lagos is so hard. Life in Lagos is hard, my brother. And sometimes that thing that you do, probably you earn a salary of 30, 50,000 naira is not enough to pay your bills. What do? The easiest way out is just to go into runs, like they say. And I can tell you for free, it's not easy in Lagos. Most of these runs girls in Lagos are actually single moms. So how does 50,000 naira, even 100,000 naira take care of their bill? It becomes a problem. So they complement it with what they can easily lay their hands on. That is why you see a lot of them doing the runs business. So number one to identify a Lagos runs girl is one, she wants to be very loud, and that is why you will see her putting on very, very loud eyebrows. That is the number one thing. There's guys, see, whenever you see a lady that is putting on very, very loud eyebrows, I mean, suspect. That's the truth. I mean, I am not trying to run anybody, but it doesn't matter. There is a caveat anyway. Sometimes ladies who love to put, very, very bold eyebrows, but most of the time, I can tell you for free, 70% of times, ladies who love bold eyebrows are either people who are prostitutes for the or those who are retired prostitutes. Whichever way, they are runs girls, they are prostitutes, and that is what it is by that. So ways, like I said, is bold eyebrows. And that is it. You're still on my live. Welcome to this my live section. I don't know if you're listening to the background music I'm listening to. I mean, I kind of enjoy it. That is it. Number two way to identify a Lagos prostitute or a Lagos runs girl is the fact that oftentimes they are, she often has phones, two mobile phones. So always holding two mobile phones. Like we see a lady who, I mean, is holding two mobile phones at the same time. She's a principal spell. Like I said, there is a caveat. Sometimes some of these things or some of these means of identification may not necessarily mean they are prostitutes. But one of the ways to identify Lagos prostitutes or Lagos run girls is the fact that they have two phones. And let me tell you the reason why they love to have two phones. They love to have two phones not because maybe it's a big deal, but they love to have two phones because they want to, they want to uh, they use one of the phones for business, if you understand what I mean. So they use one of the phones for business, and then the other they use it for their personal lifestyle. And I can tell you for free, you see, those ones, that number that they use for their personal lifestyle, they can never give it to you. They're special. You get it? So yes, you're special. They won't give it to you. They will give you that number that is their hotline. That hotline is the one that they will always carry about, that is so pronounced. So whenever you see a lady holding on two phones at the same time, and clutching probably a red bag, my dear brother, be very careful. Run for your life. That's my advice to you. Again, another way to recognize or to identify a Lagos runs girl is, I've said two, right? Now the third one is she will always walk on the street and looking across her shoulder. You know why? Particularly when it's evening, or probably when it's night, or when the night is fall. Because they are often apprehensive. The police in Lagos is not also friendly, with runs girls, street girls, prostitutes to call them. If you go to places like Tony, Allen, and the rest of them, where these girls play prominent, you will understand what I'm trying to say. In the evenings like this or at night, you see the police vans, roaming all about the streets looking for them. And the worst thing is, whenever a police lay hands on a prostitute, what they do to them is they ruffle them up and they sleep with them, mess them up, and then eventually leave them because they threaten them, oh, we'll arrest you. And if you see that they collect money from them, or they ruffle them up, sleep with them, and leave them. So when I say, if you see a lady who is wearing, who is always looking across her shoulders during the evenings, while she's walking on the street, and is dressed in a very, very seductive manner, my brother, that is one way to identify a Lagos prostitute. Okay, guys, I know that some persons are not online right now, live sessions, and some people are having network issues who may want to join, but I'm going to be posting this video, on ENTV channel, so that you can also work and give us a perception and a perspective. You can also use the comment section, and then if you're here to subscribe to ENTV channel, I'd like you to click on the subscribe button, and you also click on the bell notification sign beside the subscribe button, so you'll be the first to get notifications whenever we post new videos. To be discussing very interesting topics on my live sessions on ENTV. So guys, in order for you to be a part of it, you can always click on the subscribe button, and like I said before, click on the bell notification sign beside the subscribe button, so you will always get notifications whenever we have a new video. And to our returning subscribers, I say a very big thank you to you guys for sharing, for commenting, and then for liking our videos. That is it, guys. I've mentioned 3 ways to identify a Lagos prostitute, and coming up on the show again is prostitutes retirement plan. Most of you don't know that some of these girls have retirement plans. And I'm going to be telling you on this show what exactly their retirement plans are. Opinions of some of these girls or some of these ladies, and they have told me the reason why this retirement plan is one thing that they feel is for sure. Because don't forget, the majority of these ladies who are prostitutes or probably who are runs girls, they are not really educated. Yeah, some of them are not really educated. And for those who really are too, they are not career women. You know, it is hardly you can hardly see a career woman being a prostitute on the street or being a runs girl. I'm not saying that they don't trade their body sometimes for on the in the corporate. But sometimes you see men sleep to get promotions. But I mean that is corporate prostitution. I'm talking about street prostitution. I mean street ladies, street girls, call girls who are always a call away. I'm telling you free. I've given you three ways to identify Lagos prostitute. I told you one way is loud. One way to identify Lagos prostitute is loud eyebrows, loud, very very loud eyebrows. The second one is they always use two phones. Anybody who you see with carrying two phones at the same time is a huge suspect. And whenever it's evening, the third one is you will always see these ladies always looking behind and as if they have somewhere going. Not anywhere, they will be hovering around one particular spot and looking behind their shoulders, to see if anyone is actually coming after them. I've just given you three of a five. It's remaining two, and then also really winding down my show this evening. Thank you so very much for those who have logged in to watch a bit, and then those who also come back to watch. I say a very big thank you to you guys. Another way to identify a Lagos prostitute or a Lagos runs girl is the fact that she always wears very loud, cheap makeup. That's the truth. Take my word for it. I'm not lying to you. Whenever you see them, they are always wearing. They want to appear. They want to appear gorgeous, But if you check their makeup, it's usually very, very, very awkward, and at the same time, very cheap. Yeah, I choose to call it that way because these girls are just what Yorubas call it bina. They are they are not really sophisticated women. They just want us to feel, or they want men to feel they are sophisticated, but they're really not. When you see a woman or a lady on the street of Lagos, probably clutching a red bag with expensive, with very loud eyebrows, and also wearing very loud makeup. Particularly again, when you see her adorning a red, very, very reddish oxblood lipstick. Oh, she is a suspect. Now, the caveat on this is this, like I said before, most times, some of these things that I am saying, some of these opinions that I am, I'm giving out here, may not outrightly determine that to mean one is a prostitute actually, because there are some people decent and who probably loud in their makeup. But I can tell you guys, whenever you spot a lady on the street who has attributes I've given you four already, they are actually suspects. I mean, it's not possible for a lady to have these four, to possess any of these four traits or characters, and she's normal. I mean, if you one or two, fine, it's fair enough. But if these four I've just mentioned to you, something is fishy. Now, those are the four ways to identify a Lagos prostitute. Now, the fifth way to identify a Lagos prostitute or a Lagos runs girl is the fact that her colors are really, really loud, and loud colors. The colors of her dress, the color of her footwear, they are usually very loud. It is a color blocking. They are color blocking, or they are wearing some very awkward, weird colors. Just to announce. One of the major reasons why they are doing this is because they want to announce themselves. A prostitute will always love wherever she enters to be seen. She wants to be recognized. She wants to be known. And that's the reason why you see they're always awkward. They're always loud in their presence. They're always loud in makeup. They're always loud with their eyebrows. And most of the times, they're always chewing gums. I've given you guys 5 easy ways to identify a prostitute. Now, the least, I mean, the last, not the least factor I want to discuss here on this show. Like I said, I have barely 5 minutes and to end the show. It's just a 20-minute show. Now, one of the ways to, one of the things I've also seen, because some of these ladies are not career ladies who they just want to live life. Some of them have done some very terrible things in the course of prostitution. Some have even lived the life they were supposed to live in their husband's house because of prostitution. They have lived it on the street, and because they feel they don't want to suffer, and they don't. So let me tell you their plans now. If you go to most of the suburbs and rural areas, you keep seeing shops all around. Have you noticed this thing I'm saying? Go and check. Most of these shops are either beauty shops, either they are beauty shops where people come to do either makeup and the rest of them, do their body bath and all the rest of them. Some of them go into selling of clothes. These clothes I'm talking about, they sell make clothes so as to attract more, and they're selling clothes, bags, and female stuffs. While some of them go into these body massage, they go into this body enhancement program where it's either they are enhancing people's bodies, like they want to do butt plug, or they are mixing cream where they want to sell cream to people who want to change their colors, or they are doing. In fact, whenever you see these kind of businesses, check very well, check the background of that person. That person must have been a retiring or a retired prostitute, and these are the run or the Lagos prostitutes retirement plans. Anyways, guys, I still have like about 3 minutes to round up this show. Like I said before, I'll be coming with very interesting things like this all the time because I know that's what you guys want. But then, if you want to be a part of the show, you can always drop your comments. And then again, you can also click on the subscribe button, click on the bell notification sign beside the subscribe button. That way, you're going to get notifications whenever we come live like this or whenever we drop new videos on the platform. Please click on ENTP subscribe button. The subscribe button is right here. Click on it, guys. Thank you so very much for following. To our returning subscribers, I say a very big thank you to you for liking our videos, for sharing our videos, and then for commenting as well. You're just the real MVP, So, guys, the topic I discussed I gave you earlier is Nigerian prostitute retirement plans uncovered. I've told you how to. I mean, some those retirement plans of Lagos prostitute or Nigerian prostitute, if you may say, however ways you want to say it. And then I've also given you 5 different ways to identify a Lagos runs girl. I gave you 5 distinctive ways to identify a Lagos runs girl. And guys, this information comes cheap. It is as a result of risk. I'm not saying that anything I say here is completely what it is, because sometimes you may think because someone is adorning a red lipstick or whatever that this person. No, it's not always like that. But I mean, I'm just giving you a tip on how to identify a Lagos runs girl. Again, I've also told you their retirement plan. Beauty shops, they always own beauty shops. They're always selling perfumes. They open perfume shops. Sometimes they even open wine shops. If you go to areas like Ikate, in Lekki, and the rest of them, most of those shops that are dealing on all these things I mentioned. They are owned by retired prostitutes or current prostitutes. That's the truth. This is no child's play. It's a research, and this research is done and dusted. It's no joke. It's no child's play. It's tested and trusted. That's what I've told you. You can take it to cash it and you get money. That's the truth. So guys, like I said before, I've told you 5 things. There are 5 ways to identify a Lagos prostitute. I've told you the Nigerian prostitute retirement plans and all that. So whenever you see, that is the reason why you come to Lagos, and the shop fees yes, are usually very, very high because they want to get shops. All of them are just, you ask them what they want to do. They tell you, I want to have a shop. I want to be selling this. I want to be selling that. I want to be selling that. There is no plan. Only a few of them want to go to school. And the only ones who want to go to school are those ones who accidentally for themselves, they're probably just to survive one thing or the other. But for those ones who are career prostitutes, who are career runs girls, they want to end up, having a shop where they want to sell wines, where they want to be, they want to be mixing cream for lady, cheap creams, or even if not cheap, where they want to be, they want to be selling perfumes, all these things. Just their retirement plans. It's been a wonderful time on this show on ENTV, guys. Thank you so very much. I want you to watch this video and also drop your comments on comment section. And if you feel there are ways we can also make this thing better, you can also drop it on the comment. On the comment section there, I'm going to put a link for subscription, so you can always click and then subscribe. It's been a fantastic time with you guys. Thank you so very much. And for now, it is an end to the broadcast. And I say